I'm like, yes, finally, I'm about to get laid. And then she kicks open the car door and starts throwing up nonstop for an hour and a half. I take a nap. I wake up and she's still throwing up and I'm distraught. I'm like, man, I ain't getting no cheeks. Now, what did I do? I turned that shit around because if it was you, you wouldn't have done shit. You would have just gotten no cheeks that night. I turned that shit around. How did I do that? I'm about to tell you. So this story is when I just dropped out of high school, right? And I am on a mission to get some puss. And I have a good 3 girls I can hit up for this one. So I start doing my thing with all 3 of them separately, and I hit them all up. I'm like, yo, what you doing? Like, I'm out of school now, so I'm always free, and we're trying to drink. I'm just getting into drinking a bit more now, and every lady likes to drink, at least a little bit, right? So I'm like, listen, I'll get the drinks. I got a car. We can just go. We can chill in the back seat. I got some drinking games. I got some good tunes. Right now I'm on the aux. I'm playing that good shit. We can just have a good time. And everybody is like, bet. So one of the girls, it really goes nowhere, and it wasn't much for me. And then the other one, this girl I've been plotting on for a minute. This one's Crystal again. We've been plotting on her for a minute, and nothing much was coming from that. Like, we were having a great time, right? But not much was coming from it. And then when I think we might get to that point, she asks me, she says, are you still a virgin? And I say, yeah. And she laughs at me. She laughs in my face. Like, she just, oh, she couldn't stop. She just couldn't stop herself. And man, at that moment, I knew what I had to do. And she's like, yo, you know what? That's a great thing. She's high key hating on me though. She's like, that's a great thing. Like, you should really save it for the right person. And all this is going in one ear and out the other, because when she's telling me to save my shit for the right person, in my mind, all I can think about is how this girl just laughed in my face when I said I was a virgin. So I'm like, you know what? I'm about to get this girl back. So no, I did not crack her because she laughed at me, man. Like, after hearing, she might have let me get on that if I told her I had 3 bodies, or maybe 5. I don't know. But telling her I was a virgin might have been my biggest mistake. But not, it really wasn't. Like, don't lie. There's no need to lie. But that could have been why she didn't let me on that. But you know what? I'm gonna prove her wrong. So this other girl, I'm making progress every time we hang out. Every time, we'll drink, we'll smoke, whatever. And every time I'm making progress on that, we go a little bit further. And honestly, she's pushing the line a little bit, not me. She's the one that's starting to initiate stuff. She's the one that's coming up to me on me. But we don't 100% get to the home base though. We make it to second. We even get to third. When I finally think I'm about to get it, man, she slurps the slushy for an hour, a whole hour. I think even an hour and a half, man. And I had my tunes on, I had some old school classics, man. I had Big Papa going on, man. I had Disco Inferno, just a little bit Candy Shop. I had So Fresh, So Clean. And you know what I was doing the whole time she was slurping the slushy? I was singing my heart out, dude. I had my hands in the air, waving that shit to Biggie, dude. I was on that. And she looked up at me and she stopped. And I'm like, why you stop? She's like, dude, why are you singing? I'm like, shit, my fault. And I'm like, listen, man, this really ain't for me because, the slushy is just really never going to be empty for me. Slurping my slushy, it's never really going to be empty. I'm never really going to get to pop off. You know what I mean? So we're just going and going. It's like, dude, I'm not getting anywhere. So let's take to the next level. And she's like, I don't know. I'm talking to this one guy I really don't know. You know what? I don't push it. I'm just like, whatever. That's cool. And I am a little upset, but we're making progress. So now this is the point where shit gets real. So we planned again about a week later, and I get my shots from my coworker, and then where I work at, I get some fountain drinks and I pre-make the drinks. I put some shots in there, a good bit of shots in there, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready. So I pick her up and we get to the spot, and we start drinking, man. And then she just starts popping these shots back, and I'm like, shit, girl, slow down, but okay. So she honestly does more than me, and this shit never happened. She does more than me. Like, she takes the majority of it. I get like 4 down, and she gets like 8. And this is a little lady, dude. This girl is like 100 pounds, and just a little lady. She's kind of emo, though. She's kind of emo, so just some details about her. But we start doing our thing. She gets on top of me, man. We start kissing, and then she goes to start to get down to work, get down to business. And then all of a sudden, man, she looks at me all crazy. She looks aside, and she fucking karate kicks that door open. I think the door was locked. She just kicks that door open, man, and she jumps over me and just starts hurling, just throwing up everything inside her body, dude. And this girl's only 100 pounds. So I'm like, you know what? For a normal person, like, no one's throwing up more than 5 minutes, maybe more than 10. So I'm like, dude, just relax. You'll be good. Give it 10 minutes. 10 minutes pass by. She's still going. I'm like, dude, what is she even throwing up at this point? Like, this girl, she don't even be eating like that. Like, what is coming out of her body right now? So I'm just chilling and I'm just listening to the music. I actually get on my phone and I just doom scroll for like 20 minutes. It's been 30 minutes now and she's still throwing up. So I'm like, shit, dude, I'm done with this shit. I take a nap. I wake up, I look to the side, she's still hanging out of my door throwing up. It's been an hour and a half now when I look up at the clock and I'm like, dude, I'm so mad. I am so mad because I was really about to get it because she was talking about that. She's telling me, she's like, dude, Martian, I've loved you for 3 years. Like, I've had a huge crush on you. I've always wanted to date you. I've always wanted to be with you physically, man. Like, this is amazing. I'm like, shit. Okay. And she's all talking about, I love you. And honestly, dude, for the mission, I say I love you back. Did I love her? No. But I'm telling her, man, what she wants to hear. Should I have done that? No. But I'm a little geeked. And you know what, man? It'd just be awkward if I was just like, hey, I don't feel the same way. I just want to crack. Like, that would just be weird. That'd be awkward. So I don't say that shit. So I'm like, yeah, I love you too. Like, that's great. Oh, yeah, you're pretty cool. Just kind of giving her the whole spiel. Finally, she stops throwing up. And I give her a normal drink, and we're just chilling now for a good 20 minutes. And then I start to do my thing. And we start kissing, and she goes, and she's about to go slurp the slushie again. I'm like, hold up, girl. We're just gonna get back to the same thing like last time. Let's make it the real deal. And she mentions this dude again she's been talking to. And I'm like, girl, you've been talking to him for months now. Like, he's doing the same thing that we are doing right now with other girls. Like, he's not interested like that. And actually, I was right, by the way. Like, that never turned into a relationship. That dude was out after like 2 weeks after that. But he didn't even know about it. He was just gone for 2 weeks. So she's like, you know what? You're probably right. Let's do it. So I'm like, yes, let's do it. She starts getting undressed. I start getting undressed. And in my head, I can't even be nervous because all I'm thinking is cheeks, cheeks. Like, I am geeking about this, dude. It's been a long, long 17 years and I'm ready to crack. So I start getting to work in the car, and honestly, man, everyone's talking about your first time and you're weird. This shit was light work, man. I'm just going crazy, and again, I'm off the drink, so I can go forever. Like, if I wasn't off the drink, my water gun would have splashed in about 1 second, maybe 1 minute. But I'm off that drink, so I'm going crazy, man. I'm going crazy. It's been about 15 minutes now. She loving it. And I look up the clock, and I'm like, dude, this girl was supposed to be home 45 minutes ago, and I know how her parents are. I'm like, shit, dude. I'm like, yo, we gotta go. We gotta stop. And I'm kind of mad about that, but at the same time, I'm like, fuck it, I just got cheeks. So I take her ass home, man. She's kissing me, so about I love you and shit. I'm like, yeah, yeah, you're cool. And I get her out the car, and then I look at my phone, and this other girl that laughed at me for being a virgin, she had asked me to hang out to go bowling with her and her female friend, but that's not really my vibe. I'm all about, I'll do two mans, you know. I don't want to be a third wheel for a group of girlfriends, right? It has to be, if there's two girls, there has to be two guys, because she'll try to invite me to stuff with, oh, just me and then three girls, or just me and four girls, and that's not my style. It has to be an even number of dudes and girls, kind of like a two-man or a three-man. So I say no. And then in her voice note, she's talking, and she ends up saying, I'm just desperate for pussy. And she was right. Like, I was in the whole thing. I was like, dude, I'm not beating my shit until I get some cooch. And I stuck to that. It only lasted a good 2 weeks because I was able to get it, but I stuck to that vow right there. And I just got so mad. Like, that is something, there's a few things that can make me really mad. That was one of them. And I just go off on this girl, Crystal. I send her like a 8-minute voice note, basically just calling her a whore, dude. I'm just talking about how she be spreading it for everybody. Everybody gets some of that. Like, oh, I'm desperate. You ain't got to be desperate to get in that, baby. Like, anybody can hop in on that train. Like, come on now. Like, I'm just going crazy. I'm saying anything I can think of, dude. I'm bringing up stuff from 3 years ago, stuff from 2 years ago. I'm bringing up rumors that I know ain't true. I'm bringing up shit that I saw in people's stories, just shit from the grapevine, dude. I'm bringing it all up. I'm bringing up shit from the way back when I didn't even know her, dude. I'm just going crazy. And she listens to the whole 8-minute rant, and she's like, dude, what the fuck? I didn't mean it like that. Like, I was just joking. I was like, oh shit. Well, that sucks. So the next day, obviously, like, that's still my friend. So the next day, I'm like, hey, my bad. I still like a 5-minute voice note apology. She's like, yeah, you're good. Which is honestly really cool. Like, that's really cool, Crystal, because just to let me slide like that, that was super cool. But moral of the story, I don't even know. Like, it's really not that crazy. Like, getting cheeks is really not that crazy. And the first time really differs because I've had, that first time, it was super simple, but it also depends. Like, I've been with a different girl where it was a lot more difficult trying to figure things out. It just depends on the woman and you. Depends on your bodies, man. Like, not everybody's going to be the same. Not everyone's going to be able to connect the USBs the same way. That's about it. Peace out.